guess what? We made Lightroom presets. You can go to sdp.io/preset to get them. We even have a physical copy for a limited time. It's signed. They come on a 32 gig SD card.
Wow, Chelsea, what a perfect stocking stuffer.
It really is.
My presets are very technical, and they allow you to push Lightroom past its limits. They allow you to get more out of your raw files than you could ever before. Lightroom was designed back when cameras had like 10 stops of dynamic range.
Yeah.
And if you're shooting raw now, you can get 15 stops. If you are bracketing images, you can get 20 stops. Part of this is a pack of profiles that allow you to adjust the exposure and dynamic range before you move any sliders. And this is really key to getting the most out of Lightroom. Do you know ETTR, exposed to the right?
Yeah.
It's a technique for reducing the noise in your images, and I use it all the time to get really, really clear pictures. That allows you to get full frame image quality out of like a very small sensor, but it's a pain to work with those files in Lightroom. Now you can go into your profiles, you can see little thumbnails here, you can pick the perfect exposure and select it without adjusting any of these sliders. And you know why that's important? Because when you start browsing through templates, these templates will often adjust the exposure. Like, look at that. It just completely wrecked my exposure because it's reverting back to my original exposure. But using the new Lightroom profiles and adjusting the exposure there allows us to layer on profiles without screwing it up. I also include profiles for compressing the dynamic range in the profile. Under the dynamic range set here, we can adjust both the exposure and the dynamic range. Look what a dramatic difference that is. This is before and this is after. And that's with one click.
Dang, that's cool.
And again, your presets will not screw that up.
I haven't actually seen your presets until now, and I'm pretty impressed.
Oh yeah, you like it?
We've been working heads down separately.
I still haven't gotten to my presets. That is just my profiles. Now let's get into the actual presets. One of the things that bugs me about wildlife photography is how the out of focus backgrounds will be so noisy. Look, this is at ISO 160, but look at how much noise is in the background here. That's ugly, right?
It's deafening.
You can go into my TNC Smart Denoise presets here. So flipping from the before to the after, look how the sky changes, but the detail in the bird doesn't change. In the past, you'd have to go into Photoshop and mask out the background. What a pain. It would just take a lot of time. So now you can get your images perfect in just literally one click. What about those days when you have an overcast sky? First, let's go in and get the dynamic range and exposure just right. But wait, Chelsea, there's more.
You are full infomercial mode, Tony, and I'm loving it.
Blue sky from overcast at 3 different levels allows me to bring in a blue sky from an overcast sky. Bam, what a huge difference. And that's in 2 clicks. And there's a bunch of more presets, and if you're not happy with them, 100% money back guarantee. Chelsea, show off your creative presets.
Yeah, so once you have all the technical stuff covered, Tony, you're blowing my mind. That's crazy. I have the more creative side. This is how we work together. So I've taken all of my techniques from when I edit portraits and landscapes, and I've made them super easy. You can click on the presets, and then I also made custom brushes. So let me show you what I'm talking about. We have a portrait of Emily here. We'll go in and play around with my portrait presets. So the portrait set was specifically designed for portrait skin tones. So we have black and white. You can kind of hover over and see what they look like. Cool blue. There's a whole series of them. The landscape presets also work well for portraits sometimes, so I like to go in and just check and make sure there aren't any that I'm missing. I really like teal and gold for portraits. That is in the landscape set, but the tones work well for skin. So I've selected teal and gold, and I'm going to just bump my contrast a little bit. And from here, what I think is really special are the adjustment brushes that I made. So you click here, and if you look, you'll see all of mine within this space. And one of my favorite ones is Skin Glow. And that works on men and women, and it's going to just take the natural highlights and make them pop even more. So you get kind of that dewy magazine look, and you just kind of accentuate the places that would already be highlighted. Before you select a new one, you'll go to new, and then you can start stacking them. So if you wanted to do some dodging and burning or add some contouring to the face, you can do that. I added a few quote unquote makeup ones, which is not extreme at all. It's just to add that little extra pop. And then I'm just going to burn in some of the shadows here, and that just kind of makes the cheekbones pop. When you see those really beautifully edited portraits online, that's what they do. They're accentuating the highlights and they're deepening some of the shadows, and it's giving you that really intense, beautiful pop. This can be done really quickly.
It's so cool that you can do it in Lightroom and you don't have to go in and out of Photoshop anymore.
No, you don't have to worry about that. And you can go back and adjust everything. And you can see that it just gives you that little extra finished pop look, and it doesn't take a super long time. Let's go in and check out one of my landscape ones because I was really excited about those too. This is a picture of my daughter in Norway, and it's this gorgeous backlit picture, but the colors are a little flat. I'd like this to pop a little more because it's a really dramatic scene, but it looks a little bit flat. I have some black and whites and some monos that I think are really beautiful. Isn't that different?
Yeah.
So what I like is people say presets are kind of generic and you just click and then your photo looks like everyone else's, but that's not true. This is playing with all different tones. I'm going to walk you through what I did and teach you how to make your own tweaks and adjustments, and you'll end up developing your own style and maybe trying some creative styles you wouldn't have thought of on your own. All right, trendy bright it is. And let's just see a before and after. And you can see there's just more contrast. It's just pumped up a little bit without being overdone. It's not, I didn't crank up the clarity just to have dramatic before and afters for all of our samples. I wanted them to just look good when you click so that you don't have to make any adjustments if you don't want to. You're going to use mine, aren't you?
Definitely am. I've already got them installed. Chelsea's presets are normally $50, but during the introduction period, they're $29.99. Same is true for mine. And if you want them both, you can get them half off at just $50. Or if you actually want something to give, we have the signed DVD case with a 32 gigabyte SD card that you can reuse in your camera. Head to sdp.io/preset to get started.